you're offering something, and yet, well, that something is something better than what they have right now.
Right.
Tapos, nireject ka, kumbaga silang nawalan, hindi ikaw.
Not only that, Fritz. Let me put it this way. This is very, very important. I think televiewers can actually learn from this idea. When you attach a negative feeling, and you have been attaching a negative feeling in every negative situation, you get a negative result. Over and over again. Walang mababago doon. The same scenario na nabasted ka or na-reject ka, the same negative feeling na in-attach mo, nalungkot ka, naging frustrated ka. Saan ka nyo dinadala? Sa baba, sa taas?
Sa baba.
Sa baba. So, ibig sabihin, para mabago yun, you will have to change something. And you will have to start a new way of thinking. So, I started my own new way of thinking. I said, okay, na-reject ako. Instead na maging malungkot ako, I would be amazed and do something about it. Now, saan ako dadalhin nun? Sa baba, sa taas?
Taas.
Most probably sa taas. Why? Because mababago ko na yung result eh. Binago ko na yung isang part eh. So, mababago na siya kasi may binago ka ng isang part. Hindi siya pwedeng yun pa din yung direction na tunguhin mo. Because may binago ka ng part.
Now, si Lloyd Luna ba laging ganyan? Positive? Optimist?
And now
When did that start? Ano yung turning point sa buhay mo kung kailan ka nag-isip na dapat etong isipin ko lagi?
Okay, I was in elementary, high school. I never enjoyed really the academic part. I enjoyed the extracurricular part. When I was in college, I majored in extracurricular activities.
Okay.
Not the engineering part, because engineering is boring for me. But I took it anyway. I think I started to think like this when I was able to find my mentor, who is a philosopher. He always find the reason for every situation. Dapat may dahilan yan. Bakit may naging successful? Bakit may dahilan yan? Dapat may dahilan. So I started to think, okay, during the time, I was able to acquire several skills. Pero parang skilled ka lang na wala kang mas malalim na pag-iisip, na thinking process. Magiging ordinaryo ka lang na magaling. Pero wala talagang substance.
Okay.
So I started to think like that way back, I think when I was 22 or 23, when I was able to find a mentor. In this case, I would recommend to our televiewers that they will really have to find a mentor that will guide them all throughout the process. At least dun sa pag-start nung bagong thinking. Kasi ang ginawa sa akin ng mentor ko, 30 days, binugbog niya ako ng philosophy. So I started to be thinking in a philosophical way. Hindi na yung kagaya ng normal na tao na kapag kaganito yung sitwasyon, tinatanggap na lang nila. Akin, pag ganito yung sitwasyon, teka, bakit? Okay? And then another situation, teka, bakit? Bakit nangyari to? Bakit hindi nangyari to? So I started to think like that.
So, ang nangyari ngayon is, kung nasa isang sitwasyon ka, gusto mong malaman ngayon yung mga dahilan bakit naging gano'n ang sitwasyon.
Right. Bakit? Di ba? Bakit? Kasi sinasabi ko lagi about this success rates, this is very, very interesting also to know. A lot of people who became successful because of luck, mere luck, di ba? Hindi nila sustain yung success level nila.
Like, so, nanalo sa loto.
Nanalo sa loto. After 5 years, babalik yan sa dating buhay nila. I guarantee you, 98%, babalik yan sa dating buhay nila na mahirap. Bakit? Bakit ganon? So, I started to ask myself, and I was able to find the answer. I said, siguro kaya ganon dahil una, hindi na alam kung bakit nagkaganon yun. Kung hindi mo alam, and this is the principle, kung hindi mo alam kung paano mo nagawa ang isang bagay, hindi mo siya kayang ulitin. Okay. Let me tell you how it works. Pag nanalo ka sa loto, can you do it the following day?
No.
Okay. Kapag sumulat ka ng libro, naging best-selling book, would you do that in another book? Can you? You can. So in other words, you will have to find, wait lang, naging successful ka dito nung bata ka pa, nakakuha ka ng perfect exam. Nung elementary ka, nung college ka, nakakuha ka ng magandang project. Nakakuha ka ng magandang trabaho. Na kung paano mo nagawa yung bagay na yun, there must be a reason kung bakit nangyari yun. All you have to do is to find the reason. Pag hindi mo hinanap yung reason, hindi mo lang kung paano nangyari yun, and then it's nonsense. The following night, the following week, the following month, the following opportunity, you're going to miss it, I'm sure.
Now, let's talk about people in general, di ba? We Filipinos are looking up to the government to help us out, to bail us out. Now, well, before the show, we were talking about this phenomena, di ba? Ngayon, paano kaya natin mababago yung mindset na yun na kailangan yung Pilipino mismo, yung tayo mismo mag-contribute sa society bago natin sisihin kung sino-sino man dyan?
Well, number one, I think that's the easiest way to blame others for our misfortune. Pag nag-fail tayo sa buhay natin is always the easiest way. Yung kapitbahay ko kasi, yung aso kasi nila maingay sa gabi, hindi ako makatulog eh. Yung government kasi corrupt eh. That's why mahirap ako eh. Guess what? Marami pang mga bansa dyan sa labas na mas corrupt sa atin, but may mga mayayaman doon sa bansa nila, diba? Tama, di ba?
Tama.
So ngayon sa atin dito, kahit corrupt yung bansa mo, may mga taong successful, di ba?
Yeah.
So, the government has nothing to do with your success. Walang kinalaman ng gobyerno, and I think they should go back to history. In our elementary, in our primary school, we are taught that the primary function of the government is for peace and order, not for employment. And therefore, employment is a personal responsibility of every individual. So, hindi pa pwedeng magbibigyan ka ng trabaho ng gobyerno. Binibigyan mo ng burden yung gobyerno. Kaya yung peace and order, nawawala sa focus nila is because pati yung job mo, pati yung environment mo. Isipin mo mga Pilipino, kailangan pang nating gastusan sarili nating tax. Kailangan nating gastusan yung Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Government to take care of the environment is absurd. Our money being spent on something na dapat tayo may initiative na hindi na natin sirain. O dapat tayong may initiative na maghanap ng trabaho. Imagine mo yung taxpayers' money para sa dole, magkano ang budget, di ba? Magkano ang budget doon para i-operate nila yung isang department na yon? Where in fact, dapat yun napupunta sa iba pang mga projects, security and all. So, you're getting the connection now.
Yes. Ngayon, kasi yung nangyayari dyan is, condition din tayo, condition din yung mga Pilipino na
To think like that.
Oo, to think negatively. Kasi, una, as far as I know, matagal na yung problema na yan, di ba? Now, how can we change the mindset of Filipinos?
Okay, for one, I cannot. I cannot guarantee you it will change. Because at the end of the day, they can choose to accept it, change it or not. Okay, now, here's the thing. Kung ganun yung pag-iisip nila, if you're able to build that kind of thinking, right? So sabi mo nga, we have been building that. We have been in this culture for a longest time. Tama?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can build it, question, can you unbuild it?
Yes, we can unlearn certain things.
Yes, if you have learned, we can always unlearn. So we can relearn more things, right? So ang maging idea mo ngayon dyan is, kung nagawa natin na pag-isipin yung mga tao, na dapat yung gobyerno magpo-provide ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino. And then, at least by this show, we are showing them na hindi. So, as a person, I don't want to take responsibility for other people's mess. I mean, I am happy with my life. I'm okay with what I do. You're okay with what you do. I mean, these people, they will have to decide for themselves. I don't really help so much people in a sense that I will spoon-feed whatever information they need to have. Because at the end of the day, the only way that they're going to go on top is when they realize that they are already at the very bottom.
Yes.
So we'll have to do that. Sometimes, ang pinakamagaling na pagtuturo is when you make them realize na nandyan talaga sila. May potential sila pero nandyan sila and they just don't get away from it.
So, ang nangyayari dyan is, it's a function of what you are thinking about.
Alright, sa mere function.
So, from what you're saying, let me let me see if I understand you correctly. You need to change what you are thinking about. You need to change your perception in order for you to be able to move forward
Right.
and improve your lot.
Exactly.